all knew they were going to be a dangerous team, but to their credit, they have lived up to those expectations. They're just not a team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
A look at Indiana's starting group. We've got Pascal Siakam. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Aaron Nesmith. Then there's Ivica Zubac, and it's Furphy in at the 3. And for New York, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at point guard. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Out to Bridges. From downtown, it's rebounded by Zubac. Siakam with it. Nembhard outside. The 3 is up. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. New York with the ball. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, Coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And you look at Brunson, listed at 6'2". You wouldn't think he'd be such a handful inside doors.
Handful might be an understatement, B.A. He is a nightmare, free throw line and down. Why? Because he has moves and then counter moves. His footwork is exceptional, and I don't care what kind of defense you play, the guy will be able to get off a shot, and most often it's going to go in.
And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Siakam, no good.
3 straight misses to begin the game, not the start they were hoping for.
Left side, Anunoby. Fader on the way. Good. Brunson's got 5.
The consistency as a jump shooter. Jalen Brunson with that quick, compact release.
Pass to Furphy. Back to Nembhard. A nice passing by Indiana here. Siakam against Hart. Nembhard outside. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. And it's New York with a rebound. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
This team downed them in last year's conference finals, ultimately ending their championship dreams.
Indiana has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Pass to Furphy. Here's Nesmith. Now Siakam. Lets the 3 fly. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
Brunson taking his time here. He shoots. And it's New York scoring again.
And you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Siakam, a guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game.
Yeah, this is where the length of Pascal Siakam makes him so hard to stop. Even with contact, he's able to get through or around.
Brunson with it. He's guarded by Nembhard. Left side, Brunson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Offline with a 3.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Nembhard, right side. And it's all tied up.
You want to take great advantage of opportunities in close. Andrew Nembhard does just that.
Outside Brunson. Here's Towns. The rebound by Nembhard.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Hard against Siakam. That puts him in the lead. Siakam's got 7 points.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Outside Anunoby. Towns up top. Outside Hart. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Siakam outside. All alone. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Bridges outside. 19-footer. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. 9 points in the game.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the three. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
Now here's Nembhard. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Pass to Neesmith. And here's Siakam for 3. And it's Siakam again missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Shot's good by Towns.
I'll tell you this, nice play by Towns. This guy can get it done. Back to the basket or facing up, doesn't matter.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Count it. His 4th bucket in 8 shots.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Towns outside. The 3 is up. The Pacers pull it in. Here's Zubac. No made baskets yet. No good from the wing. Towns finds Brunson. He's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Now, this is what makes Jalen Brunson special. You've got to knock down contested shots. Mr. Brunson up to the task.
Nembhard, the pass to Neesmith. Here's Furphy. Zubac inside. Hart's there. A nice shot by Zubac.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. Got a piece of it.
Boy, how about the D from Zubac there? The big man from Croatia doing some things defensively.
Nembhard outside. Siakam against Hart. Siakam in the post. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. For New York, they've got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Outside Anunoby. Back to Towns. Outside Brunson. New York working the ball around now. And the basket by Bridges.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Nembhard finds Siakam. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. The deep 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Timeout charge to the Pacers.
And some changes here for New York. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Hart. Pacers trail by 6. Nembhard outside. Pass to Furphy. Over Bridges. Furphy, no good.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Here's Robinson, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And now it's an 8-point Knick lead.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now here's Siakam. 9 points in the game. Nembhard outside to halt the run. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Nembhard's got 5 points.
Well, Andrew Nembhard steps into that in good rhythm. Nice catch and shoot opportunity.
Pass to Robinson. Outside Brunson. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Back to Siakam. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Outside Nesmith. Now here's Siakam. Outside Nesmith. Just 5 on the clock. Furphy buries it from 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Anunoby. No points so far. Robinson, a screen on Nembhard. Here's Brunson outside. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got his 7th rebound here tonight. All right, Greg, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
So they take the lead. He has 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Anunoby. Brunson passes to Clarkson. Back to Brunson. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Indiana leading. Pass to Nembhard. To the wing on the left. Wide open. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Brunson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Jalen Brunson at the line. 1 shot.
And some changes here for New York. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Anunoby, and it's Shamet in for Mikal Bridges. And some changes here for the Pacers.
One shot.
That free throw good from Brunson.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
Here's Shepherd, averaging around 6 a game. To the paint. Robinson with a steal. Outside Brunson. It's stolen. McConnell looking around. Pass to Shepherd. With the teardrop. And he lays it in.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Towns for 3. They grab their own miss. And the layup is good off the glass.
Long arms, tremendous athleticism, and pursuit of the basketball. Mitchell Robinson working the glass right now.
Pass to Shepherd. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. That one no good. Here's Towns. Walker covering. Left block shot on the way. Indiana with a rebound. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And you know, I mean, they played with great energy all the way through. Just fell a little bit short.
If they're playing in their own building, they probably win that basketball game. Reality is it's a hard thing to win on the road in the NBA.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
They've got Landry Shamet. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Alvarado in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Huff. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Huff's got his first 2 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Shaman. Towns outside. The 3. Down goes the three-pointer for Karl Anthony Towns.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And really the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Fred.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
Knocks down the long J. Huff's got 5 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Clarkson. And that one good. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
McConnell passes to Huff. And here's Walker. Some nice passing by Indiana here. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
1 shot.
That one misses for Clarkson. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
5 on the clock. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
As a roller, Walker has soft hands for the catch, and he is aggressive.
Knicks leading by 3. Pass to Robinson. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Towns doing some work on the interior.
Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
To the Pacers.
Siakam, he's checked in for Huff. Neesmith comes in for Jones, and it's Nembhard in for McConnell.
Aaron Neesmith. Andrew Nembhard.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Shepard. Outside Walker. Now Nembhard. Here's Shepard. Nembhard outside. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Robinson. He's covered by Siakam. Towns on a screen. Clarkson for three. And no good.
Boy, not much defensive pressure on that three, but he still couldn't make it.
Nembhard outside. Now here's Neesmith. He's closely guarded. Lets it go from deep. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Alvarado outside. The three. Gets the three to fall. And now an 8-point New York lead.
They're shooting the three extremely well this quarter. It'll be fun to see if they can keep it up.
With the step back. Nembhard outside. Pass to Neesmith from behind the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Boy, Neesmith competing with confidence. That is a big-time answer from deep.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
BA, there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success.
For the Knicks, OG Anunoby's checked in for Shamet. Bridges comes in for Clarkson, and Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. And the Pacers also making a change. Furphy's checked in for Shepard. Indiana on D, trailing by 5. Towns passes to Bridges, back to Towns, out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. And a look at the stats for Aaron Neesmith.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Now Nembhard. He's got 5. Pass to Furphy. Now Nembhard. Brunson defending. Siakam the screen. Here's Nembhard. It's hauled in by Robinson.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
Brunson finds Towns. Outside Brunson. Brunson rushes in. Shoots over Siakam. Indiana with a rebound.
Boy, he'd be the first to tell you that is a shot that we expect him to make.
Furphy, no good. And Towns has got the ball here for New York. Leading by 5. 4-3. Connects from downtown. Towns has got 11 points in the quarter.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
A nice passing by Indiana here. Nembhard for 3. The rebound by Bridges.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Outside Brunson. Six on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Here's Robinson. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority. He does there.
Outside Neesmith. Here's Furphy. He's got 6. Knocks it down from distance. Furphy's got 9.
Boy, this guy doing his job, spacing the floor. He had 2 triples in the first, and he just gets his 3rd to go.
And here's Brunson from the arc. That shot is off. Pacers trail by 7. Pass to Furphy. Now here's Walker. Here's Furphy. 9 points in the game. Walker's shot is off.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. A significant amount of games behind us now. Rookies are definitely starting to feel it, Doris.
I mean, at this point, it's been almost twice the amount of games they played during a college season. Very hard to prepare rookies for that first run through an NBA schedule.
And the Knicks making a change here. Hart's checked in, and the Pacers also making a change. Zubats is checked in. Nembhard outside. Pass to Furphy. Neesmith on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. 3 on the clock. Nembhard for 3. Siakam for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now here's Bridges. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Hart can't hit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Down low. Strong bucket by Siakam.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
Screen by Hart. 3-pointer, Bridges. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Siakam with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Count the basket.
Well, this is part of Pascal Siakam's growth, the willingness to absorb nightly responsibility to score the ball.
Outside Anunoby. It's Robinson, high post. Outside Hart. Screen by Robinson. There's the triple. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback. Robinson's got 4 points this quarter.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Pass to Furphy. Nembhard outside. Over Brunson. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Anunoby for 3. The Pacers pull it in. Zubats has got 11 rebounds in the game. Pacers trail by 7. On the wing, Nembhard. He's guarded by Bridges. Zubats with a screen on Hart. Back to Nembhard. Shot from the wing. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got 9 rebounds now.
I'll give him a ton of credit here. He is trying to make plays, but nothing right now helping his team.
Screen by Hart. Here's Brunson outside. He's off on that one.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Pass to Neesmith. Here's Furphy. Brunson defending. And here's Zubats. And here's Siakam for 3. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Knicks leading by 7. And early on, growing up in Cameroon, Pascal Siakam originally trained to be a priest.
It's an incredible story, BA, because his father sent him away to pursue that vocation, but in fact, Pascal was miserable.
Oh, okay then.
Let's remember, Siakam is a tremendous athlete, gets to the cup, and nice finish.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. 1:31 left in the first half of basketball. And here's Brunson, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Oh, taking it to him, Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Pass to Zubats. 59 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Neesmith. He's guarded by Bridges. Clock at 6. Zubac with a screen on Brunson. Siakam for 3. Siakam missing again. The Knicks with the lead. Brunson with it. He's got 16. Hart with a screen on Nembhard. Takes a step back. And that one's good for Brunson. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Nembhard, the pass to Zubac. Outside Neesmith. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Yeah, if you allow Zubac positioning near the cup, look out. This is what you can expect.
Outside Brunson. Brunson with the finish inside.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
And so it's the New York Knicks. They have a nice 9-point selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You're trying to run plays. They blow all that stuff up. And so bottom line with our offense, we got to get some more stops. That'll help our offense.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Arena Entertainment.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a rocky start for the Indiana Pacers.
They're within striking distance. They've done a few good things out there, but rebounding is not one of them, Shaq.
Probably the difference in the game, which I'm sure Coach is reminding them of. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. They've got Andrew Nembhard, Pascal Siakam out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Neesmith, and it's Furphy in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Towns. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
B.A., he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
That one's no good. And for head coach Rick Carlisle, this is the 3rd stint with the Indiana Pacers.
He begins as an assistant coach with them back in 1997, leaves the organization, but returns as the head coach in 2003, Leaves after 2007 and then back in 2021. And now, of course, the winningest coach in franchise history. Boy, you love his toughness. You can tell that this young guy cares. The game is important to Karl Anthony Towns.
Pass to Furphy. Takes the three. Towns with a rebound. And Towns has got the ball here for the Knicks. After this game, they can look forward to Boston, where they will match up against the Celtics. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Pascal Siakam's veteran presence is hugely valuable to the Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, his experience is really important to us. He doesn't get rattled, his personality stays consistent, but things get frantic in games. He is a calming influence on our young players. Back to you guys.
The cagey veteran. Allie, thank you.
Guys, when you talk about Josh Hart, he is putting himself in the conversation for one of the best rebounding guards we've ever seen.
Nembhard against Brunson. Pass to Furphy. Here's the three. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds now. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Doris, when you think about the career of Mikal Bridges, how impressive has his development been?
B.A., I certainly think he's been a better player than people expected when he came out of college. What we know about Mikal Bridges is he's cross-positional defensively. He's made a number of big-time defensive plays in his defensive career. And offensively, he's proven more than just a three-point shooter. That fadeaway jump shot game is real.
And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Well, this is something Nembhard's working hard to become consistent at, knocking down shots from distance.
Outside Hart. Fires for three. The rebound by Nesmith.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Outside Brunson. New York working the ball around now. Here's Towns. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Towns has got 23.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Furphy. And it's New York with a rebound.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Brunson finds Towns. Back to Brunson. Launches a three. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got his 4th assist in this one. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan.
Timeout, Indiana. And a big round of applause for your Knicks.
And here you have the best teams when it comes to three-point shooting this season. In the third spot, the Knicks.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
Pacers trail by 17. Outside Nesmith. Pass to Furphy. Back to Siakam for three. And Indiana misses again.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Towns gets the bucket.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Nembhard outside. Drops in the three. Nembhard's got 9 points here in the second half.
He's starting to pick it up from downtown. Made just one in the first half, but he's drained 3 more since.
They set a pick. And an Obi for 3. The rebound by Neesmith. Pacers trail by 16. Nembhard outside. Pass to Furphy. Neesmith on the wing. Here's Furphy. Shot clock at 6. Siakam for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. And Anunoby for 3. He buries it from 3. And Anunoby's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now Nembhard. 14 points for him. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Outside Brunson. Here's Towns. Outside Hart. Towns, a screen on Siakam. And it's New York scoring again.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And Anunoby for 3. Pacers with a rebound. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That'll be their 3rd game on the road with 7 games total on the schedule. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Nembhard. 14 points for him. Siakam outside. 6 to shoot. Zubac screen. From the high post, Siakam gets the bucket. Siakam's got 17.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
Pass to Hart. Good on the shot. Hart's got 7 points for the quarter. Pacers trail by 19.
60.
To the right side. Now here's Neesmith. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Here's Furphy. Nembhard for 3. The rebound by Bridges.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Now here's Brunson. 23 points in the game. High post Towns. Zubac there. 5 to shoot. It's Bridges on the wing. He's covered by Siakam. And the basket by Bridges.
Well, that trip was going nowhere. Thankfully, Mikal bailed them out.
Neesmith on the wing. There's the 3. Hits the trifecta. He's got 6.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Pass to Anunoby. Left side Hart. Towns for 3. Nails it from 3. Towns has got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, Cat answers with his own 3, and he says, I told you I'm the best shooting big man in history.
63.
Outside Brunson. Zubac against Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Karl Anthony Towns putting on a show on the offensive end of the floor. Legit 3-level score, and he's got it all working.
Siakam against Hart. Now here's Zubac. Not a lot of room. Over Towns. And Indiana again with the bucket.
Well, Zubac can hit that shot from time to time. You got to contest his mid-range.
Towns, a screen on Nembhard. Outside Brunson. Three-pointer, no good. Pacers trail by 21. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Furphy. Three-pointer. The rebound by Bridges.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Anunoby on the wing, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game.
Well, just absolutely superb concentration by OG Anunoby. Fends off the defense well right there.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New York.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
And that one misses.
What's amazing about OG Anunoby, this guy one of the best wing defenders in the league. You almost have to game plan for what he brings defensively. These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
And Doris, you look at Ivica Zubac. His game is elevated to a point where he's near the top of opposing scouting reports.
What's fascinating to me, BA, is there were a couple years where we were saying traditional fives are no longer part of the game. Not true. Zubac is a throwback. Plays to his strengths, playing in the paint, rebounding the basketball, and affecting the game with that 7-foot frame. Oh, Aaron Nesmith gets a look from the painted area and makes sure it's good.
Clarkson passes to Robinson. It's Shamet on the wing. Anunoby finds Clarkson. Beyond the arc. Pure from three-point range. Clarkson's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, to me, it's always a great sign when the 3 ball is falling for Jordan Clarkson.
Pass to Zubac. Nembhard outside. The 3 ball. Another 3 for Indiana.
Boy, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
Knicks leading by 18. Outside Brunson. Screen by Robinson. 1:43 left in the third quarter. And the basket by Shamet.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Nembhard for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
Back to Nembhard. Walker passes to Nembhard. Here's Shepard. Puts up a 3. No luck on that one. Outside Anunoby. Banked it in off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And here's Shepard for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Clarkson, right side. Back to Shamet. This one for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for New York. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Landry Shamet is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jose Alvarado. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Clarkson in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Alvarado, the pass to Towns. The doors for teams looking to trade away a big money player. It seems the landscape is getting more challenging.
BA, to me, roster construction is one of the single most difficult things in this league. First and foremost, there are rules in place that restrict salary acquisition. The other piece of this is there are now second aprons in place. So it's not just roster construction, it's sustaining a quality roster over time and keeping that continuity. Success in this league is tough.
Clarkson outside. Sinks it from distance.
Well, pick your poison. Jordan Clarkson is proficient in the pick and roll game, and he's basically saying, what do you want to give me? I'm going to take advantage.
Siakam in the post, covered by Towns. Siakam, that's good.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Towns outside. Here's Alvarado. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
177.
Towns against Siakam. Pass to McConnell. Fires from deep. Siakam, no good.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And it's Towns penetrating. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Well, this is what separates Karl Anthony Towns from other players his size. That quick first step to get to the drive game.
Here's Huff. Robinson defending. Siakam against Towns. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
That's a play that's all about concentration by Pascal Siakam. You've got to absorb and finish.
You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
That's good from Siakam. Doris, over the last few years, the NBA has done an outstanding job with replay, expanding its uses.
Well, you say outstanding job. For some, they would tell you that the replays and the reviews are taking far too long. For me, I have no problem with the time it takes because ultimately, these are game-deciding, series-deciding, and often job-deciding outcomes. Let's get it right.
Siakam outside. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Murphy. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Rim protection at its finest. Mitchell Robinson, such a presence.
Pass to Diawara from outside the arc. Clarkson outside. Alvarado outside from deep. Robinson. It's good on the putback. That gives him a double-double.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Murphy. Fires the three. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Pass to Diawara. Now Clarkson jacks up a three. Walker pulls down the board. Here's Shepard. And Siakam with the jam.
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Here's Alvarado. And Doris, you think about the top scorers in this league. They're creating those points with greater efficiency than in decades past.
Analytics is increasingly a part of the NBA. Teams are now understanding that 3 is more than 2, and if you don't make enough of them, you have a math problem. And then the other highly valued shots in the game, and maybe the most valued shots, are restricted area 2s. Listen, let's be smart about the game.
Here's Kolek, Walker covering. New York working the ball around now. Outside Robinson. Here's Clarkson. Murphy grabs a miss. Murphy's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to McConnell. Siakam outside. To the middle. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Great open look there.
This is why perimeter defense is so critical. Everyone has a 3 they can drop on you.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Here's Clarkson. That's another board. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, Mitchell Robinson will take it to the rim with authority every chance he gets.
Outside Walker. Pass to Siakam. Yes, great play by Walker to set it up. Siakam's got 9 points now in the quarter.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Here's Kolek. A lot of people think the NBA has never been better, Doris. What's your favorite thing about the league right now?
BA, you can't ask me one favorite thing. I mean, these players are at the most skilled I've ever seen them. The tough shot making's ridiculous. The three-point ability off the bounce. Do you know how hard it is what some of these guys are capable of doing nightly? Please.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Alvarado, the pass to Clarkson. Screen by Robinson. 3-pointer. Indiana with a rebound. Left side Walker. Sinks that one from the post.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Alvarado outside. Pass to Robinson. Back to Alvarado. The 3. The Pacers pull it in. Murphy's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Clarkson against McConnell. Pass to Shepard. The 3. Clarkson grabs a miss.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
And here's Alvarado. Robinson passes to Alvarado. Robinson, a screen on McConnell. Here's Kolek. 2 in the cold spell. And he rebounds again.
Collecting yet another board.
He has been everywhere. Just an animal.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Siakam for 3. Clarkson grabs a miss.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1 3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. For Indiana, they've gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Inside, here's McConnell. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 4 assists in the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
It's Robinson, high post, working on Siakam. And it's Clarkson missing. And Walker's got the ball here for Indiana. Here's Shepherd. Pass to Siakam. And you think about the Defensive Player of the Year award. It tends to go to big men. Any thought of dividing the award into two? Maybe one for perimeter players and the other for big men?
Absolutely not, Brian. What we need to do is consider that the single most important thing it is for your defense nightly is guarding the best point guards or wings in the league. And the voters have got to understand it can't only be about big men.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And the basket by Siakam.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Alvarado outside. From deep. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Siakam. Oh, Robinson with a block.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
Huck Porty's checked in for New York. Dottier comes in for Clarkson. Then for Indiana, Zubats. He's checked in for Walker. Neesmith comes in for Shepherd. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for McConnell. Minute 32 left to play in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. A good look from Siakam. And Dottier pulls it down. And for the Knicks, they're shooting 54% from the field so far in this one.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Knicks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year. And what a huge performance it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Kolek. Pass to Dottier. Now Robinson. New York working the ball around now. And the Knicks miss again. Here's Furphy. Now here's Zubats. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Robinson. Here's Kolek. Zubats with the steal. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensively. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke,